Imagine if one of the world's greatest archaeological mysteries had a twist you'd never expect. New research has uncovered an astonishing link between Stonehenge and a remote corner of Scotland. How did ancient stones travel hundreds of miles to build this iconic monument? Join us as we reveal the shocking discovery that challenges everything we thought we knew about Stonehenge's origins. The truth behind these ancient stones might be even more incredible than you imagine. Welcome back to Miles Off. I'm Dave, and today we're uncovering a fascinating revelation that could rewrite the history of one of the world's most enigmatic monuments. Stonehenge, one of the most iconic and enigmatic monuments in the world, stands proudly in the English countryside. But what makes this prehistoric structure so fascinating? It is believed to have been constructed around 5,000 years ago. Stonehenge consists of massive standing stones arranged in a circular pattern. The stones are made up of two types: the larger sarsen stones and the smaller bluestones. The altar stone, the largest of the bluestones used to build Stonehenge, is a thick block that weighs 13,227 pounds, or 6 metric tons, and lies at the centre of the stone circle. The purpose of Stonehenge has been debated for centuries. Some theories suggest it was used for astronomical observations, while others propose it had a religious or ceremonial function. One of the most intriguing aspects of Stonehenge is its alignment with solar and lunar events. The stones are positioned to mark significant moments in the calendar, such as solstices and equinoxes. This alignment suggests that the builders had a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and the natural world. But how did they transport and erect these massive stones? There are numerous theories about how the stones were transported from their source to the construction site. These range from using sledges and rollers to more elaborate methods involving waterways. With its mysterious origins and precise construction, Stonehenge continues to captivate and puzzle historians, archaeologists, and visitors alike. So what's this new study all about? Recent research has uncovered compelling evidence suggesting that some of Stonehenge's stones may have come from Scotland. So let's break down the details of this groundbreaking study. The study, conducted by a team from Curtin University, analysed the chemical composition of the bluestones at Stonehenge. By comparing these compositions to samples from various locations, the researchers discovered a striking match with stones from the Preseli Hills in Wales, as well as a surprising link to areas in Scotland. The Preseli Hills have long been considered the primary source of the bluestones, but this new evidence suggests that some stones might have been transported even farther. Researchers believe that stones could have been moved from Scotland. The analysis showed that the chemical signatures of some of the bluestone closely match those found in certain locations in Scotland. Lead author, PhD student Anthony Clark, from the Timescales of Mineral Systems group within Curtin School of Earth and Planetary Sciences said, "Our analysis found specific mineral grains in the altar stone are mostly between 1,000 to 2,000 million years old, while other minerals are around 450 million years old." The researchers employed a technique known as portable X-ray fluorescence to analyse the stone samples. This non-destructive method allowed them to determine the elemental composition of the stones, revealing their geographical origins. Given its Scottish origins, the findings raise fascinating questions considering the technological constraints of the Neolithic era, as to how such a massive stone was transported over vast distances around 2600 BC. The possibility that some bluestones were transported from Scotland introduces new questions about the logistics and organisation involved in creating this ancient monument. The implications of this study are profound. It suggests that the builders of Stonehenge might have had extensive knowledge of long-distance travel and trade networks. But what does this mean for our understanding of the monument's history? Now that we've covered the study's findings, let's delve into the Scottish connection. Why is Scotland suddenly in the spotlight when it comes to the origins of Stonehenge's bluestones? For years, the Preseli Hills in Wales were considered the primary source of the bluestones, which make up part of Stonehenge. These stones, known for their unique geological properties, were thought to have been transported from Wales to the Stonehenge site. However, this new study introduces the possibility that some of these stones may have come from even further afield, specifically from Scotland. The study has identified certain geological similarity. This provides a distinct chemical fingerprint, suggesting the stone came from rocks in the Orcadian Basin in Scotland, at least 750 kilometres away from Stonehenge. This finding raises fascinating questions about the routes and methods used to transport these ancient stones across such vast distances. Transporting such massive cargo overland from Scotland to southern England would have been extremely challenging, indicating a likely marine shipping route along the coast of Britain. The co-author, Dr. Robert Ixer of the UCL Institute of Archaeology, said the findings were genuinely shocking, but if plate tectonics and atomic physics were correct, then the altar stone is Scottish. The work prompts two important questions. Why, and exactly how, was the altar stone transported from the very north of Scotland, a distance of more than 700 kilometres, to Stonehenge. The idea that stones from Scotland may have been used in the construction of Stonehenge opens up new avenues for understanding the monument's construction. It suggests a far-reaching network of stone trade and transport that we hadn't fully appreciated before. The implications of these findings are significant. They not only challenge our previous assumptions about the origins, but also highlight the complexity and sophistication of prehistoric stone transportation. The Scottish connection adds a new layer of intrigue to Stonehenge's mystery. But what does this mean for our understanding of prehistoric societies and their capabilities? The recent study suggesting that some of Stonehenge's stones may have originated in Scotland has profound implications. But what does this mean for our understanding of Stonehenge and prehistoric societies? Firstly, if these stones did come from Scotland, it challenges our previous understanding of how and where these stones were sourced. Until now, the Preseli Hills in Wales were considered the primary source. This new evidence suggests a more complex network of transport. One key implication is the re-evaluation of the methods used to transport these stones. If the stones indeed travelled from Scotland, it would imply an even more sophisticated level of planning and coordination than previously thought. It also raises questions about the organisation and capabilities of the people who built Stonehenge. The logistics of moving stones over such a vast distance would have required significant effort and resources, indicating a highly organised and resourceful society. Moreover, this discovery could reshape our understanding of trade and cultural exchange in prehistoric Britain. The possibility that stone transportation involved different regions of Britain suggests that there might have been more extensive interactions and trade networks than previously documented. The studies also open up new avenues for research. Archaeologists and historians will need to investigate the logistical and cultural implications of this new evidence. How did these stones get from Scotland to Stonehenge? And what does this tell us about the relationships between different prehistorical communities? As research continues, the findings will likely offer new insights into the construction of Stonehenge and the broader context of prehistoric Britain. This study not only adds a new layer to the Stonehenge mystery, but also prompts a re-evaluation of ancient engineering and cultural connections. So while the study provides some intriguing new information, it also leaves us with more questions. What other mysteries might be uncovered as we dig deeper into the origins of Stonehenge? The recent study linking Stonehenge's bluestones to Scotland has sparked considerable discussion among experts. Let's take a closer look at what the academic community thinks about this groundbreaking discovery. The new findings have been met with enthusiasm and intrigue. Archaeologists and geologists are particularly interested in the implications of this study. Here's a breakdown of the key points raised by the experts. Firstly, the confirmation of Scottish origins for some of Stonehenge's stones suggests that the people who constructed the monument had far-reaching connections. This implies a level of sophistication and coordination previously underestimated. Geologists have pointed out that the geological signature of the stones matches the areas in Scotland where they were found. This geological evidence supports the idea that the stones were indeed transported from Scotland to Wiltshire, England, over a considerable distance. Cultural studies also emphasise the broader implication of these findings. The transportation of these stones suggests that there were significant trade and cultural exchanges between different regions. This challenges previous assumptions about the extent of prehistoric societies' interactions. Overall, the expert opinion highlights the importance of this study in reshaping our understanding of Stonehenge. The insights gained from this research offer a new perspective on the complexity and reach of ancient communities. The revelation that some of Stonehenge's stones might have originated from Scotland is nothing short of revolutionary. This new study offers a fresh perspective on one of the most enduring mysteries of prehistoric Britain. As we've explored today, the evidence points to an impressive feat of ancient engineering and cultural exchange. The discovery not only enhances our knowledge of Stonehenge's origins, but also shed light on the sophisticated networks that existed thousands of years ago. With ongoing research and new discoveries, the story of Stonehenge continues to evolve. This study is just one piece of the puzzle that helps us unravel the complexities of ancient societies and their monumental achievements.